Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I'll be discussing the NWSL Regular Season Match between the Seattle Reign and the Houston Dash. You can also listen to this match review on Spotify, link in the description below. Likewise, if you're listening to this on Spotify, you can also watch this game review on YouTube. Link will be in the description. Alright, so can I just say I'm so happy this isn't an After Dark match. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I like covering soccer and After Dark games, yeah, After Dark games are just so exhausting. It's part of the reason why I'm putting them on Spotify. So yeah, if you're on YouTube and are looking for my After Dark game reviews, definitely check out my Spotify. I also need more followers on there too, so yeah, check that out and follow when you have the chance. Anyway, the Seattle Reign are coming off of a 1-0 win against the Kansas City Current. That was pretty cool. Lynn Biandula would grab her first goal for the Seattle Reign. If you guys remember the Reign's match against the Portland Thorns earlier in the season, the match against the Current turned out very similar. The Reign would score early in the first half, and then Kansas City were on the attack for the majority of the second half. They had the Reign on the defensive, but that was going according to plan. I mean, we have seen the Reign many times just park the bus and focus on defending and fending off the opposing team's attacks. What I found really impressive about the Reign in that game was the Reign were playing in a 3-5-2 against Kansas City. That had me worried because I've seen teams completely get annihilated in 3-5-2s, even though it's probably one of my favorite plays. VfL Wolfsburg against Barcelona in the Champions League quarterfinals. Yeah, that was a big example. Joe Montemurro even had Olympique Lyon playing in a 3-5-2 for one of their regular season games in the first half of the season. What happened was Lyon got scored against once. They didn't lose, they just got scored against, and Joe Montemurro never played them in a 3-5-2 ever again. But yeah, the reason why 3-5-2s don't always work out is because it requires teams to keep possession as much as possible. The teams that are really successful with 3-5-2s usually keep a lot of possession. When it comes to the Reign, they kept control against Kansas City really well. So far this season, the Reign has been doing well maintaining control and possession, and their attack and midfield have been doing well getting forward. I'm still enjoying Maddie Darling. She's been solid. I think the only thing I would like to see the Reign do better at is finishing. They create many good chances and goal-scoring opportunities, but finishing is something that needs to be locked down. And speaking of lockdown, the Reign may face some challenge with Jane Campbell in the Houston Dash goal. With that in mind, the Reign needs to take advantage of the chances they create in this game. As for the Reign's backline and defense, that is going all according to Laura Harvey's plan. The Reign's backline and defense is still very strong. Claudia Dickey has been good in goal. In regard to that right back position, I still think Emily Mason seems like a strong starting contender. That all being said, let's get into the lineup for this match. All right, so the lineup. We have Claudia Dickey in the goal. For defenders, Lou Barnes, Phoebe McLaren, and Jordan Bugg. For midfielders, Angarad James Turner, Sam Meza, and Ji So Yun. For forwards, Maddie Darling, Lynn Biandula, Anna Maria Cernogoshevic, and Jordan Huitema. So it is an interesting lineup. There are no changes from the Reign's last match against the Kansas City Current, so it is good to see that consistency. It appears as though the Reign are in a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3, but I think I'm leaning more towards a 3-5-2. As mentioned previously, as long as the Reign can keep possession, they should do well against the Dash with this formation and lineup. Since the Reign are going with a 3-back, the back line is obviously going to face some pressure. They're going to face a lot of it. But we will likely see Meza and James Turner dropping back to support the back line and recover possession. They have to be careful when it comes to defending their wings, though. In the match against the Current, the right wing was proving to be a challenge for Bugg and Cernogoshevic, who was honestly doing her best to drop back and support Bugg down the wing. When it comes to the Reign's attack, I am looking forward to G, Darling, Biandolo, Cernogoshevic, and Huitema hopefully combining and connecting more in the attack. These are players that have been getting forward really well, especially Darling. However, it is going to come down to how well they can connect in the attacking third. And of course, finishing their chances. The last one is kind of a big deal, if you haven't noticed. That being said, let's get into the first half. All right, so the first half, we are off. The Reign are in a 5-3-2 with Darling and Czerny playing out the back, but not really. Most likely those two are definitely going to be getting forward. So it's probably looking more like a 3-5-2 or a, well, what did I say the last time? 3-4 something. Anyway, yeah, so it must have been a 5-3-2 against the Current. I thought that originally in that game, but I thought that I had it wrong. And like I said, the thing is, Darling and Czerny are going to be too focused on the attack and getting forward to actually, well, defend. Czerny will drop back, but Darling, not so much. I don't think she did it so much against the Current. All right, so the Dash, though, are in a 5-2-3. So technically on paper, both sides have 5 in the back line. 1 minute Dash in behind, offside, Haitama through ball. That's a bit too much for Biondolo, but Haitama did get behind the Dash. 2 minutes Dash long ball, Reign recovers, Dash fouls Haitama, Reign ball. Actually, I think that may have been Meza. 3 minutes Reign long ball, headed away. 4 minutes ball up to Haitama. Haitama tight pass, tries to get to Biondolo, kicked away. She had the right idea though. Dash on the attack, Meza on her heels, able to touch it back. 5 minutes, AJT sends it up back to goalkeeper Abby Smith. 6 minutes, Czerny cross to G, kicked away. 8 minutes, Meza fouls, Dash ball. Dash plays it up, goes out. 9 minutes, Dash long ball, Barnes shielding, making sure it goes out. 10 minutes, Darling up to Biondolo, taken away. Good recovery by Haitama. 11 minutes, misplaced pass by Czerny, taken away. Dash plays it in, Darling recovers. It goes back to what I said in the last game. Czerny traditionally isn't a defender, so her awareness in the defensive third isn't exactly there yet. 14 minutes, Czerny with a weird play back to Dickey. She crossed it back to her, and there were 2 Dash players nearby. I'm actually surprised they didn't try to jump on that. Haitama tries to head a long ball up to Biondolo, kick back to Smith. 15 minutes, Darling fouls, yellow card, grabbed and shoved someone. Yeah, a little too excited there. 16 minutes, ball up to Haitama. Haitama chasing, tapped out. 18 minutes, Dash long ball, kicked away by Dickey. Dash long ball, Dash cross, Dickey collects. 20th minute, Czerny cross goes over. 21 minutes, nice block by Darling. Still gets it taken away though. Dash cross blocked. Dash service, surprised that the Dash player missed that. Goes wide, then touched out. 24 minutes, Dash offside, Reign ball. 25 minutes, long ball up to Biondolo, headed away. Czerny cross blocked. Reign corner kick, ref breaking up a conflict between Czerny and a Dash player. 26 minutes, Reign corner kick goes wide. McLaren heads it across, nothing from it. 27 minutes, Dash cross brought down, Dash attempt blocked. 28 minutes, Dash service, Reign recovers. 29 minutes, Dash chips it into the box, headed away, sent back in, cleared. Ball up to Biondolo, Biondolo offside. 30th minute, Dash offside, Reign ball. 32 minutes, long ball up to Biondolo, headed away. Biondolo didn't exactly notice it. Sent up again, noticed it that time, but defended away. 33 minutes, G touched back to Darling, Darling attempt, saved. 35 minutes, G threw for Darling, again taken away and put out. 36 minutes, Reign corner kick, headed up and Smith saves, I think that may have been Czerny that did that. Dash making a run, sent up, headed away. 37 minutes, Haitama up to Biondolo, can't do anything with it. Haitama plays it up to Biondolo again, not on the same page. 39 minutes, long ball up to Darling, Darling running, through ball to Biondolo, too heavy, saved. 40th minute, Dash making a run, Dash cross blocked. Must have been offside because it came off Barnes' last. 41 minutes, G fouled, late tackle, Reign ball. From the replay, it looked like Patterson did get a small touch on the ball before taking out G. But I don't think the ref saw it that way. 42 minutes, Reign foul or offside, Dash ball. 43 minutes, Dash long ball, Czerny back to Dickey. 44 minutes, AJT fouled, Reign ball. Darling up for Biondolo, goes out. 45 minutes, whistle blown, first half ends, Reign 0-0. Alright, so if I'm being honest, it's not the most thrilling first half. Early on in the half, the Reign were showing good control and movement through the midfield, but as the half went on, the Dash and Reign were seeing equal amounts of control and possession. Both sides were able to get forward and create chances, but so far, neither side has really been threatening all that much. The action so far was taking place in the central midfield with G, James Turner, Meza, and Haitama battling to regain possession and control. The Reign have been successful when it comes to getting their attack forward. G, Haitama, Darlene, and Darlene have been trying to connect with Biandolo on runs, but at the moment she was getting held off by two defenders at the same time. Still, despite not being able to connect with her as much, Haitama has honestly had some good looks in this half. It's important to note that both the Reign and the Dash are playing with 5 in the back line, but in regard to the Reign, they can break through the Dash's defense. Darlene and Crnogosjevic are technically in the back line, yes, but they have mainly been more involved in the attack. With them in mind, the Reign just needs to apply more pressure, figure out how to get Darlene and Crnogosjevic on the ball a little more, and figure out how to get those passes into the path of Biandolo, and also Haitama. That all being said, let's get into the second half. Alright, so the second half, we are off. 45 minutes, Darlene cross headed away. 46 minutes, Dash long ball, kicked away by McLaren. Biandolo making a run, Biandolo cross or attempt, deflected. 47 minutes, Reign corner kick goes past everyone, cross back in, headed away, sent back in, defended away. 48 minutes, Dash cross goes wide, Reign recovers. Reign unable to transition, that is also something they have to work on. 49 minutes, Biandolo cross goes wide. 50th minute, ball up to Biandolo, gets it taken away. Biandolo, though, stays with it, played back, Meza cross taken away. 52 minutes, misplaced pass by the Dash. G making a run, my god, run faster. Touch to Biandolo, played back to Darlene, Darlene attempt blocked. Why was that transition so slow? Reign attempts, Smith saves. 54 minutes, Darlene crosser attempt saved. 55 minutes, Dash service blocked. 56 minutes, Dash cross, Dash scores, Dash 0-1. Alright, so what happened there? Crnogosjevic missed an overlapping pass, kind of like in the match against the Current. And yeah, that's kind of the problem. She is not a defender. I said it earlier, her awareness back there just isn't there yet. It was like that against the Current, unfortunately. 57 minutes, Reign sub, Curry is in for G. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, going back to Crnogosjevic, I'm sure, she is with Laura Harvey. She's working with Laura Harvey, who is all about defending and defensive plays. Yeah, I'm sure she'll get to that eventually. But right now, not so much. 59 minutes, Curry goes long, Smith collects, Meza cross, deflected, and saved. Also, tell Crnogosjevic she doesn't have to play in the back line anymore. 62 minutes, Dash fouls, brings down a Reign player. 64 minutes, Darlene offside, Dash ball. 65 minutes, Reign corner kick headed away and cleared. Nice split and recovery from a blonde Reign player. Pretty sure that's Darlene. 66 minutes, Reign cross, Smith saves, and Haitama crashes into Smith and knocks the ball out of her hands. Yeah, that is definitely a foul. And it's something I've seen Haitama do before. 68 minutes, Haitama fouled from behind, Reign ball. Haitama wants to play it up to Biandolo, but too much behind it. 69 minutes, Dash making a run, Dash through ball, blocked. Dash corner kick, what are you doing? Get it out. Finally cleared. 70th minute, Curry fouls, Dash ball. Reign sub, AJT, Darlene and Crnogosjevic out, Holmes, McCammon, and Adamas in. 71 minutes, Dash sends it up, Dickey collects. There's plenty of time for the Reign to come back if they can get their attack sorted out. 73 minutes, Dash making a run, recycled around, Reign finally recovers. Reign counter, if they can run fast enough. Adamas in for Haitama, saved. 76 minutes, Dash clears, McCammon cross, headed away. Adamas attempt from outside, off the crossbar. Yeah, that was really close. 77 minutes, Reign free kick, Curry crosses it in, defended away. 78 minutes, Adamas sends it in, goes out. Curry touch to Haitama, Haitama attempt blocked. 79 minutes, Dash long ball, Dash making a run. Dash attempt, good block by Dickey. How is that not offside? 80th minute, collision between McLaren and a Dash player. McLaren is okay, so is the Dash player. And they're both coming back in. 84 minutes, Dash fouls, Rain ball. 85 minutes, touch to Otamus. Otamus making a run, crosses it in, kicked away. Sent back in, goes out. Rain sub, Mercado is in for a bug. 87 minutes, Curry cross, headed away, touch to Haitama. Haitama cross, Rain attempt, blocked. Rain corner kick, defended away. 88 minutes, ball in the Dash box, Smith saves. 89 minutes, Dash corner kick, nothing from it. Haitama heads into the box, cleared. 3 minutes of added time. 90th minute, Rain free kick, sent in, headed away. Kept in play, Rain header goes over. 93 minutes, whistle blown, second half ends. Rain lose, 0-1. Alright, I hope you don't mind, but my air conditioner just kicked in. It was really hot today. Anyway, it was a disappointing loss, but once again, it goes to show what happens when teams do not finish their chances or create enough chances despite having a decent amount of control and possession. The Reign were not bad in this game, don't get it twisted. They kept enough possession, they were getting forward, and the build-up between the midfield and attack looked promising overall. Ultimately, the Reign would come up short in the attack. That was probably one of the biggest problems that I noticed in both halves. We did not see enough connection in the box, nor could the Reign connect with Biandolo or Haitama in the box like they wanted. While this is not a totally bad performance, it is clear the Reign still needs to work on solidifying their connection in the box. The team had some good looks in both halves, however, the execution may need some touching up and a tad bit more accuracy. Again, not terrible, just needs some more practice. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. That is all I have for you guys today or tonight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.